go, back again with another video. Yes, so today we're going to chat about one or two things to do with Sunderland, one or two things to do with the World Cup, and bits and bobs from around the room. Yes, bits and bobs from around the room. I just made that up. As you can tell, I just made that up. Yes, so before we get into some Sunderland, modern day news to do with the players that are here right now, we're going to a former Sunderland player. Yes, Sunderland midfielder Sebastian Larsson has played his last game in professional football and officially retired. The 37-year-old, whose last outing came last Sunday for AIK Solna in the Swedish Premier League, spent 6 seasons on Wayside, making 203 appearances and scored 14 goals. He also had stints in England with Arsenal, Birmingham, Hull, before moving back to his native Sweden in 2018. So there you go, Seb Larsson. I tell you what, I really enjoyed Seb Larsson when he was Sunderland. I thought he gave 110%. Thought he was a class free kick player, and he was one of the better additions at Sunderland. I want to wish him a happy retirement, Seb. Only 37 years young. I wish I was 37 years of age. 37 years of age, absolutely no age whatsoever. And other Sunderland news, a little bit just come out. Sunderland Lioness, yes, Jill Scott has been awarded Freedom of the City. At this moment in time, she's in the jungle. Yes, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here, Jill Scott. Our very own Jill Scott, Lioness, in the jungle. And I hope she wins. I wish her all the best. I wish her all the best. Now, Sunderland, some of the Sunderland players are on a little holiday at this moment in time. And you don't blame them because, it's going to be a long season. Now, we all know the World Cup's in Qatar. And we all agree, I would have thought 99.9% people in the world, or definitely in England, and around the world, yes, agree it shouldn't be in Qatar. It should not be in Qatar. We all know FIFA, dodgy as fuck FIFA, aren't there? And I don't even know how Qatar of getting this for the World Cup, for the human rights issues, for loads of people that's accidentally died, we don't know what's going on building those stadiums, but human rights issues are terrible. So we all know it shouldn't take place, full stop, in Qatar. Never mind in the middle of November. But it's here now. We've got to make the best of a bad situation. Lots of fans are going over there to watch it. So we're going to support our team, England, of course. And you support who you support, of course. And there's 2 Sunderland players are actually going to the World Cup. We're going to tell you now where you can watch Bailey Wright and Juicin Bennett. With just a matter of days until FIFA World Cup kicks off in Qatar, 2 of our lads will be flying the flag for the nations in the tournament's final. Bailey Wright, Australia, and Juicin Bennett, Costa Rica, have been called up to the squads for their respective nations teams at the competition after being selected by managers Graham Arnold and Luis Fernandez Suarez. Sunderland supporters from all over the globe will be supporting England, Wales, and many other nations this winter. And here is how you can keep up to date with Bailey Wright and Juicin's campaign. Right, Bailey Wright for Australia. France versus Australia. That's a bloody tough one. I don't think for Australia. Unfortunately, I don't think Australia will progress past the group stage. But, better for Sunderland. Less games that Bailey Wright has. Tuesday, the 22nd of November, 7 p.m. Australia versus Tunisia. Saturday, the 26th, 10 a.m. And Australia versus Denmark. Wednesday the 30th, 3 p.m. Bailey is currently in Qatar for the 2nd World Cup finals with Australia. It's his 2nd one. Well done, Bailey, who secured their place at the tournament with a via dramatic penalty shootout win over Peru back in June. So that's well done to them. Now, Juicin Bennett will play Costa Rica versus Spain. What a game. 23rd of November, 4 p.m. on ITV. Japan versus Costa Rica, 27th of November, 10 a.m. I'll miss that one. Costa Rica versus Germany, Thursday the 1st of December, 7 p.m. Dewey, that's what they call him. Dewey has been called up for Costa Rica at the youngest member of their 26-man squad and the 4th youngest player in the entire tournament. The forward, who is the 3rd member of his family to play for Costa Rica after his father and uncle, twice in recent friendlies with South Korea, and a tricky Group E fixtures against Spain, Japan and Germany. So there we go. We wish those 2 all the best. So like I said, there's some Sunderland players on holiday now, having a bit of break, and then they're going to Dubai to train next week. And there's been a game announced against Al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab, Sunderland FC will face Al-Shabaab Football Club in a friendly fixture during their upcoming trip to the United Arab Emirates. Tony Mowbray's side will travel to Dubai on Sunday for a week-long training camp ahead of a return to Sky Bet Championship action on December the 3rd against Millwall. The fixture against Al-Shabaab, who currently sit first in the Scottish Premier League, SPL, will be played on Friday, the 25th of November at 5 o'clock at the Jabal Ali Centre of Excellence. Now, I don't know if there'll be a stream available for that. Speaking of streams, I will be doing a live stream for the England game on Monday at 1 o'clock when we take on Iraq. Yes, Iraq. And if you haven't already seen my World Cup video, pop back to my previous video, watch the World Cup video. Thank you for the 1,000 people who have watched that video and supported the World Cup video. And I will be doing an England competition where there's a shirt in the post. I've been given something, this has came in the post, but it's not the shirt, but the shirt for the prize giveaway is coming in the post, hopefully touch wood before Sunday. And every single England game that takes place, you've got to leave your score prediction down, and I will add it into a separate table away from the big book, so a separate mini table for this winter mid break. You've only got to be a subscriber to enter. Yes, a subscriber to enter. Now let's move on to Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart, it rumbles on it, rumbles more than the jungle. It does rumble in the jungle. I'm a celebrity. Ross Stewart puts Rangers on transfer alert, made Sunderland to contract limbo as Tony Mowbray jokes over his £30 million price tag. This is according to the Daily Record. Now, I don't know if the Daily Record is a very good source of information, but we'll read what it says. The frontman is in the final year of his contract at the Stadium of Light after a positive start in the England Championship. Sunderland striker Ross Stewart is locked in a contract stalemate with his club as boss Tony Mowbray slapped a £30 million price tag on the Starman in January. Let's talk about the money. Right, the Scotland striker hasn't played since August with an injury and isn't expected to return until after the World Cup. But his stock remains high after firing 5 goals in 7 games to kick off the season in the English Championship, and the club are keen to get him tied down to a new contract. The former Ross County target man is out of contract in the summer, but the Black Cats have an option to extend the contract another year. The frontman was subject to interest from Rangers and various English Premier League clubs in the summer, and Mowbray now admits that the club are no closer to extending his stay at Sunderland after months of talks. Now, why? Is this the agent? Is this Ross Stewart's agent, or does Ross Stewart not want to be at Sunderland? What is going on? Or is this total bullshit from the Daily Record? However, boss Mowbray has stated it would take a big offer to force the club to sell in the winter window. 30 million, I think they will sell for 30 million. Mowbray told the Newcastle Chronicle, I don't know Ross's agent. I've never spoken to him, but he's a no, I didn't even say that. But I'm sure he thinks that he has PSG striker Kylian Mbappe on his hands, and whether we can get a number that makes Ross feel warm in his stomach, that we really love him and want him to stay, so he thinks that this is the platform to perform, and signs a fantastic new deal. Hopefully Ross will sign a new deal. We need Ross Stewart at this club, but we want a Ross Stewart who wants to play for Sunderland. Now, I'm not doubting his professionalism. I think he's a top bloke, top professional. It's all down to that dodgy agent, because they are dodgy, these agents, aren't they? That's why I believe you just have to have honesty, because the fans deserve honesty. The fans just want the best players, but sometimes you can't have the best players if you haven't got the budget. Otherwise, 3 years down the line, your club is in financial difficulty, you're going into administration and you get docked 20 points. That's a bit fucking harsh, isn't it, Tony? I know what he means though. Because you've broken the rules on finance, trying to stretch yourself too far. I hope we can get something sorted out with Stewart. I believe he's got an amazing vehicle to progress his career. A team that creates chances, lots of technical players that can put the ball in the box at the right areas. If he scores 20 to 25 goals, the phone will be ringing off the hook. All he has done, all he has to do is knock on the door of the manager or head coach and say, I know so-and-so has been asking after me, I'd like to go. Then we'll say, right, as long as we get 30 million for you. There we go. So Ross Stewart, Mowbray says 30 million. But how much is Ross Stewart worth? And will he actually stay at Sunderland? And will he be fit for the game against Millwall? All these ifs and buts. Now, like I said before, I did a video for the World Cup, and I watched back and watched my predictions for the World Cup. Now I have got there's a Sunderland fan in America, in USA, in Florida, said he watches all my videos, said it's the first source of Sunderland information that he looks to, and at the end of the day, it's much appreciated. I appreciate everybody out there who watches these videos. I appreciate all. I mean, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for you, I'd be nothing. I'd be talking to myself and probably locked up in a loony bin again. But anyway, he said he wanted, because he saw me wearing my Chicago Bears hoodie, he said he wanted to send 1 or 2 little items from Florida. So we're going to give this a go and see what's inside this box. Hopefully this is what you wanted me to do. I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. So anyway, a big thank you to Lee. I want to say a big thank you to Lee for this. And don't forget, there will be another shirt coming in the post, which I will be giving away. Wow. First of all, a new hat, get in. I fucking love hats. Thank you so much. It's absolutely amazing. A new hat. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Happy days. Like Christmas. Wow. Let's have a look at, let's get this bad boy on. There we go. That's a good, I like that. That is a nice warm hat. Thank you very much, Lee. You didn't have to, but I do really appreciate that. That's absolutely fantastic. Right. There's the fair. How many goodies has he bought? This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Florida State. It must be the state. I'm going to absolutely pronounce this completely wrong, aren't I? This is absolutely, I'm overwhelmed with this. This is amazing. Oh my God, that feels really nice as well. That's top notch. Look at this. Look at that. Florida State Seminoles. Is it Seminoles? Seminoles? Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Let's try this on, shall we? Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Oh yes, that's lovely and warm for the winter. Absolutely amazing. That's lovely and warm. Thank you very much. And there's another one as well. A black one. Hey, I'll try that on later on. That is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Another hoodie. Or something, I don't know what it is. Oh yes. That feels amazing as well. Look at that. Look at that. Florida State. So the Florida State Seminoles or Seminoles or Seminoles. I'll have to find out how to pronounce that properly. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. That's much appreciated. Absolutely amazing. And again, you didn't have to, but he said he wanted to show his appreciation. And again, absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. But again, the people who are in with a chance to win this hat, names in the hat, I will be doing a live draw on the England game. The live draw on the England game. And the people who are in the hat are Edward Charlton, Mick Griffiths, Ron Loudon, Rim Reaper, Jamie Appleby, or Jamie Epperly, Andrew Palmer, George Brown, Lewis Vincent, Alan Hopper. So there we go. I'll do that on Monday. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Again, thank you so much. Absolutely amazing. Thank you to everybody who watches the channel. It is really appreciated that you watch the channel. Thank you for subscribing. If you are new to the channel and you want to be in to win the World Cup football shirt that's coming, the World Cup football shirt that's coming, please subscribe to the channel and leave your comments of all the England games down. You can do it in this video. You can do it in the World Cup preview video. And again, much appreciated. Any Sunderland news comes up, I'll pass it on. Ross Stewart is the main issue at this time. We've got to tie Ross Stewart down. We must tie Ross Stewart down. We need him. Hopefully he wants to start. That's the main thing. Hopefully he wants to stay at Sunderland. That's the main thing. And his agent, well, I'm not going to say what we can do with his agent. But there we go. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. We'll see you later. And we'll see you on Monday for the live stream. Let's do a video on on Mads Out and About. That's my other channel, Mads Out and About. Mads Out and About. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Please subscribe to that channel. Might be another video going up on Sunday for that one. Take care. Thank you again.